Everybody want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pelican beach. A little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the fantasy about watching never hear about. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the guys. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like spit, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole chain, the power strip. No, now to the trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, hot down already, got my songs already, got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't get that by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm hot some feelings, hop up the feelings, come hot, I'm the ceiling, I want you to get. Got a feeling to get it, back and second, kill it. In the backyard, chilling with you, I want you to get. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl, I'm plus I keep it. Don't miss me.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect. It's the Texas Rangers just about ready to roll here. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Wheeler. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ready to go now? Now it's the right fielder, Riley Green. And there's the strike.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Outside.
Plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. That one the other way. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And here's Corey Seager to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that misses.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Albies
Counts 1-0.
starting up the middle at second, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a native of Curacao. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Seager off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Squirts away from Langoliers. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So now 2 on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Max Muncy stepping in for the Rangers. Muncy hits one in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Full night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Pickoff throw.
He's good.
Turner back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. And that one handled. Muncy has it. He'll take it himself.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Brandon Lau at the plate now. That's ball 1. And
that's
another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he deals. That one
Now
off the mark.
3-2.
And now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
There's the swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2 is the
Try
count.
to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
Wheeler back to work. The other way, Soderstrom steps on first for the out. Next up for Texas, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo.
Left field, Hernandez ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. So next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1. No score here in the second. Strike 2.
Do that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So digging in, James Wood. This one in the air. And it's caught for the out. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Green gets under it, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
That's inside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. So the lineup flips over. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 1 so far. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
That pitch is out.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Wyatt Langford digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That's
The
in.
shortstop
Ball 2.
takes the ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Wheeler with a throw over.
No, he's
Langford
in there.
back on a dive. This to third. Tosses to first. And Seager is set down. And the inning is over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Ranging back. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now here is Brendan Donovan. And that's down, a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. Saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's 3-0. Now batting Jaron Duran. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this spring. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Lau at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. And there's the ball.
1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Just
Yep,
missed.
that ball went out.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another
2-0.
ball. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Just missed it. And we're back. Ozzy Albies up to the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's in the dirt.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Max Muncy. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Muncy, 34-year-old vet, usually a third baseman, but today starting at first.
Well, this will give him an opportunity to see what it's like to get balls that are up and to the right and down in the dirt. I think after this game, he'll be a little more focused on trying to hit that first baseman in the chest.
And it's even up. That one missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 out, bases empty.
Reinfield.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And ball 1.
1-0.
That one misses.
That's a ball.
And a count now 2-0.
2-0.
Well struck left field. Back there. And that one's gone. A laser to left. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. And now James Wood. Langford. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. Fly to right his first time. There's a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. One down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Tyler Soderstrom. A double and a run scored his first time up. That's a little bit low.
Good slider down and in
Ball 1,
can be
strike.
so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's too low. 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one hammered. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-zip. So 2 away with nobody on. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Dives. What a play. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. Wheeler back to work. And he takes a strike. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And
One ball,
that
one
skips
strike.
in the dirt.
Two balls, one strike.
In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Corrals it. And there's one away. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. First time up was a pop out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Liner snagged it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Dominguez
Counts
in
1-0.
now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fouled off left side. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Here's Turner now. Just missed. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Cease checks on first. Durant dives back in safely. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. They add a couple more. It's 7-0. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Both 2 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is fouled back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. fights it off. You'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
9th pitch of the at bat due next. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one.
Number 66. Alcala.
Schwarber, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Wood in the box again, takes the strike. And a foul ball. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now the right fielder, Riley Green.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Langford stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez calls it in, and there's 1 away. Seager stands in now. And the
1-0.
first offering is not close. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
On the ground, a short could be 2. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Well, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He is struck out, and he is walked. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Langford under it. And there's 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Soderstrom in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Phillies up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Donovan up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Dominguez makes his way towards it, and he makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball. Soderstrom, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Langford brings it in, and that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's 7-1. Salvador Perez now at the plate. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jorge Lopez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adrian.
So a man at first. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Adrian Del Castillo. On the ground, could be two. Lau sends it to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Squirts away from Langoliers. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. One away with a runner at third.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for them to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. 12th pitch of the at-bat, and he finally put it in play for the knock. It's got to be frustrating on the mound when you can't put a hitter away like that.
Jacob Junis will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leagues because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That's out.
Dominguez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now, Riley Green. In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double as a run scores. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Two on, 1 out. Check swing, didn't go. 2 balls, no strikes.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where
and that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it. Both runners tagging. To the plate. Save! It's 7-4. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. And Seager is set down. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in Philadelphia. And now the center fielder, Jaron Duran. Burr, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 28 years old. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Throws the first in time. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Lowe. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Langford makes the play, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. That's bad. And brings it in at the wall. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Junis back to work.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Max Muncy.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy. Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Jose Alvarado.
Just missed.
Outside.
Albies gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Got him looking for the throw. That was pretty nasty. Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. 0 for 3 in this one.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The count.
Swing and a foul out of play. And they'll do it again. The Rangers trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th.
1 ball, 2
in the
strike.
dirt, blocked. And now
Inside
2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now the third baseman, Josh Smith. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Ouch.
Time! That got him. First base.
Jason Dominguez will hit next.
For Texas, number 21 is Berger.
So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. To the plate for the force. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Bottom of the 8th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 52, Nick Chandler.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So digging in now for Philadelphia, James Wood. This one in the air. Seager calls it in, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's the inning. We go to the 9th, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Riley Green. That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
The count.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Popped up. 1 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. The next to hit for Texas, Corey Seager. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Kobe Milner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. You're at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Duran should have this one. He's got it. There's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. And there's a foul ball. Albies off of first with 2 away. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Milner is just 1 strike away.
That's a ball.
And 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 balls.
Squirts away a little bit. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Wheeler with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about